You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You guys have got to comment and pay respects for that guy. But folks, we are ending an era in Apex Legends, not only with some people making some moves in their Apex scene and no longer going to be competing anymore, sadly, rip, but we're also moving away from a map that we're not going to see next season as we enter into this brand new map, which I'm very excited for. So here's to the end of an era in Apex Legends. So firstly, let's talk about the end of an era of pro players that were just announcing that they're making a switch. Unfortunately, these are some rather popular names, and I really hate to see that you're not going to see some of EU's finest any longer competing against some of NA's finest when it comes to the ALGS World Championship. However, this was coming out from Scars earlier today. Mandy is what everybody calls this man, and he's the best at a lot of things in Apex Legends. He is one of the GOATs. Unfortunately, making a move, as they said, we would like to inform you that Mandy will be graduating from the team. I've always pronounced it Monday, but whatever. I'm not sure how it actually is supposed to be pronounced. You can let me know down in the comments. He said, in addition to his aggressive play, his bright personality attracted fans from all over the world. We are lonely, but we're rooting for this new challenge. I'm not sure if the translation is perfect here because it's definitely not in English. They said, thank you, with love, Mandy. But unfortunately, that's not the only end to one of the pro players. There's another one as well. Mandy says this: today marks where my journey with Scars and playing with Taishin and RPR ends. It was a good run, and I couldn't ask for better people to do it with. Love you all, and here is to a bright future for everyone. As you check these other pages, you'll notice RPR says these words right here: it's an end of an era. With that being said, I would like to announce that I'm stepping down for competitive Apex and taking a break to focus on myself and my stream. It was an amazing journey, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else but these two. Taishin also made a goodbye video to Mandy, and it looks like he will still be competing. However, RPR and Mandy will no longer be in the competitions when it comes to Apex Legends, and you just hate to see it. But people obviously move on with their careers, and it looks like they're both taking a full content route. So it's good to know that they're staying in the scene, just not going to be in the Apex competitive scene. But that's not the only end of an era that we have. That one's just in the pro scene, but there's also an end to an era when it comes to the Apex Legends maps, as it looks like we are going to be saying goodbye to, I think, and all lines point towards, World's Edge. So as you guys have been able to know, as of the last couple of seasons, we've had one map that has been left behind, and that is one map that is not in the rotation whatsoever throughout that season. Respawn seems to have taken this approach, especially with the 2-split system that they have with ranked. I really would like to see them change ranked in the sense of where they're going to maybe add all the maps and just let it be like a 30-minute timer. Maybe you can assign certain maps for pubs and certain maps for ranked and just have them cycle on the ranked maps. I definitely think forcing one map for an entire month and a half is probably not the best way, and I think rotating maps will actually have a better effect on the game. However, you guys may be able to remember and recall or note that we did not have Kings Canyon in the map rotation for the entirety of season 13, I believe. Maybe it was 12, I can't remember. However, we also did not have Olympus in this rotation whatsoever all of this season, and I would assume that's because not only do they do that to one map throughout every season apparently for the last couple of seasons, but they also have had the Olympus Shadow Royale mode. So we already know that one map is going to get that unlucky short end of the stick. Kings Canyon had it in the past not long ago. Olympus just had it this season, and mixed with many other reasons, it looks like it's going to be World's Edge that gets that treatment this go round. But more than likely, although it's not 100%, we will be saying goodbye to World's Edge for season 15 and enjoying this brand new map. It is unclear if we're going to go into season 15 with a 2-split system still. There's been a lot of discussion and a lot of talk about ranked getting a complete rework. We'll talk about that in just a minute, and not just the numbers and how they all add together, but also the way the system works according to splits, according to maps, how long the ranked season is. So let's talk about that. A couple years ago, Respawn decided to implement a 2-split system into the ranked season to where you would not have one season all long playing on the same map with the same system and on the same rank, but rather throughout the season you'd have a 1.5 month split. There would be a soft reset and the rank grind would restart. This obviously would be done on a brand new map as well, which in theory would provide some freshness. The problem is later down the road we fixed some of the issues as to why rank splits were initially added, so now people are calling for them to look at the same situation again. So one of the issues is that rank rewards became temporary, and now people are only getting their rank rewards for like a couple of seasons. This is excluding the bug of people not getting the appropriate rank rewards that they should have been receiving. So about a year ago, people started posing the question, now that this whole rank system has been changed and supposedly fixed, we should definitely not have temporary rank rewards anymore. People are also noting that since they made the big rank change back in season 13, maybe we should go back to just doing season long rank systems instead of splits. Now, if we do take that approach, I think it would be very necessary for us to have a system where we have rotating maps rather than just one map all season long. For instance, theoretically, you could have all of the maps just rotate in, but I know that a lot of people out there absolutely hate Kings Canyon when it comes to ranked, but a lot of people love it for pubs. Maybe there would be a world where you can nominate Olympus, Kings Canyon, maybe another to be a public match rotation, although I know some people do like Olympus for ranked, and then maybe you can nominate the other maps for a ranked map rotation, because it does look like we're going to get some rank changes, and I'm not sure if they're going to make big ones like this, although considering this is a big season with a brand new map, it's very likely that they go all in and make some really big changes like that. That's a little bit different of the rank changes that we can expect when it comes to the actual values, the entry cost, the way the kills work, the way the placements work. So let's talk about these golden nuggets. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below golden nuggets. These are quick rapid fire Apex news that weren't really long enough to make a whole topic about, so we'll just go through these really quickly. Firstly, we know that the rank system has not changed ever since season 14 came out. We still have these old instances back in August where people were dropping 800 plus points, and Aaron also said here that if W key is too rewarding, which it obviously is, we'll adjust. You know that we always do. But there was also another instance where Aaron was also saying to someone else who basically said the pros can take away negative RP and win at a pred level, can't exploit for kill farming. Basically, these are changes that he would like to make. This also helps with pros 3 stacking and running it down since it's capped, rewarding for placement, less punishing overall. And Aaron actually said, cool, I understand what you're trying to get at, but why do you think the current system is tuned the way that it is? So Aaron, who's the ranked battle royale designer over here, really seems to be interested in some other people's opinions, so you can definitely expect the rank change coming in this next season. Also, Respawn tends to do that on really big seasons like this because they know the more changes you have, the more people are going to be interested to come try it out again. Another golden nugget is considering Manday and RPR have decided to step away from the Apex Legends scene. This was actually a video that came out about the current state of Apex Legends esports, where it obviously shows there was deeper reasoning and meaning as to why RPR and Manday decided to step away, and that is because they're saying it's not fun anymore. Take a look at this clip.
You know what? We ended on a maybe not the best result, but decent result. We finished like top 3 in EU, and we sat down, we talked about it, and we were like, yeah, I think this is it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
That's what I told chat too. We've spoken about it, you know?
Yeah, I'm happy we left like a legacy we can be proud of instead of like forcing it and keep going. I think, you know, the game changed a lot and it's not as fun as it used to be in certain aspects, and our focuses are on different things. It was fun while it lasted, but you know, we're done. We're not done, but we're taking a break. We're taking a step.
Right after this is when ALGS competitive player Light also said, this is the most real thing that I've heard from any pro. This game is nowhere near as fun as it used to be competitively. Hoping that we get some good changes before the heirloom is released. Cough, cough, EA, you greedy joke of a company, cough, cough. So I think this also kind of coincides with the last golden nugget here, is that they're definitely going to make some changes because they know that the lots on the line here. This is the biggest event of the entire year. We got a brand new map. We got the Christmas event, Winter Express, which is arguably the favorite LTM throughout the year. We got a new heirloom. And so I definitely think you're going to see some big changes this season. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to watch this episode of our podcast. No, don't click off the video. Click this video on screen right now. Thank you. See you later, gamers.